Hey. Solo, I think clever to jump color.
Is it jolo? I think we enjoy that jolo a bit more.
It's
like,
a vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe. I like it. I mean, I love me some Idris right there. That was Clever J and Idris, and it should be the remix of Igboro Tidari, right?
Yeah,
because that was the original produced by K
That was
Solo,
a
right?
jam back then.
Yeah.
That was a hit.
No, it was because I remember that, years ago, I think I was at Awolowo Ikeja.
Okay.
That Awolowo no.
Computer Village.
Computer Village side, like that's is Awolowo now, that road. Computer Village.
Yes.
So I was just there and it was blasting from one speaker, and I'm like,
jam.
gosh, like I just wanted to stand there a bit more because it was on a Sunday. Like
To be feeling the jam.
I was feeling the jam on a Sunday morning.
That is noise pollution.
I guess, but it wasn't like on those very sunny days that you just want to run away from. It was like Sunday morning, and I'm like, hey, this one I'm going to church like this, and people.
Oh, wait, now church you be the go.
Hey God.
Wow.
The Lord is merciful. Shout out to K Solo for that production, by the way.
Yeah, that's right. And we're just talking about how K Solo is on Tunde Ednot post every time.
Yeah, we see him these days.
Is that crazy that when K Solo doesn't comment on Today Notes, people are
Where is he?
Like what's happening to him, right?
OG. Where D?
Okay. Me, I shall enjoy that jolo. Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so you already know that people that I work with are not normal.
I am normal in Jesus' name.
I am the only one who is normal.
Yeah?
Meanwhile, OG just pierced his ear like a little girl just told me.
No, I didn't.
He has joined the gang.
Hell.
So when you're talking about piercings and everybody is looking at me, no, please.
Now, I'm the only good boy. Remember.
Let's see now. Show us.
No, I didn't do anything.
You didn't do what?
I don't
The
do
next thing you pierce your nose.
And you like it.
Because I like it, but guess what? If you pierce it, I'm not still going to like you. All right, the nostalgia is all too real. And we love looking back on the goody oldie days just to have that special throwback moment.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, that's why Thursday is the perfect time to bring back those amazing classics. And trust us, it is indeed a trip down memory lane filled with a lot of cool memories.
Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. On that note, we say welcome to another TBT, aka Throwback Thursday edition of the show. So gather in here and let's party old school style. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Royal Highness's Flanners. I go by the name King OJ, but you can call me OJ. That's what it is. It is what it is.
So where did you get all those mannerisms like, it is
You feel them briefly.
I don't feel that. I was just wondering.
But you noticed it.
No, I was wondering why something was wrong with
But
you.
you noticed it.
Check on.
Okay, so while we continue with this, tension between the two of them,
Are you feeling left out?
Yeah, I'm green with envy.
Alright,
Yeah, ta-da. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the freshest boy on the block. No time to check the clock. I'm all love, no Glock. Ladies and gentlemen, Big J in the beauty. You already know what time it is. Let's get it.
All right. It's your homegirl right here. It's your girlfriend next door. It is the jewel in the crown. It's the hostess with the mostest, baby. It is Honey Flames, the baddest in the game.
Yeah.
Are you loving it? You know, you they feel all right. It is Honeysh Money. It is Honey Rubber. It is Honey Venus. It is Honey Sassy. It is Honey On Point. It is Honey KPK. It is Honey Kopoke.
Honey Bam Bam.
And I'll just go on and on. I am not hearing you.
Why not they use that one?
All right, guys. These people are not going to frustrate me today. I bind you. I bind you.
Complete it in the name of...
In the name of Jesus. Better get ready because in today's edition, we will be keeping you up to speed on what's happening in the entertainment world. Then we are going celebrity mode on Celebrity Birthday Shoutouts. Right after, we will be hitting the rewind button, taking you back to this day in entertainment history.
Yep, and the fun definitely doesn't stop there, as I'll be keeping you entertained on Socialville, sharing with us all the shenanigans happening on social media.
Yes, the other part of the show, ladies and gentlemen, will commence with a Chew It Up segment where one of us will be talking about what's presently bugging him or her. followed by the news recap.
All right, so we'll then be checking out who we have got on Where Are They Now? Well, on today's Daily Top 5, we'll be talking about toys from the 90s. Something is definitely wrong with OJ. Like what? Let's go.
So
OJ is
Amaru.
enjoying this a bit too much.
This song is too gangster. Tupac Amaru Shakur,
That's
the
right.
Outlaws, Napoleon, Castro, Usain Fatal, Idi Amin.
wow.
Who am I missing out
I
again?
don't even know some of the names.
Like, because back in secondary school, we had the bad
Groups,
boys.
you
Yeah.
don't want to be wannabe groups, and so you have one person representing, like everybody representing
we
everybody.
had the Outlaws.
Yeah.
We had Cash Money Millionaires.
So where were you?
We had B2K.
Where were you?
I was in all the groups.
So I tell you what, so there was a particular channel I was watching one day, and then I don't know what they were thinking. I think, of course, it must be on purpose. You know how you play Tupac and Biggie back to back. So you play
Trouble.
one song from Tupac, you play another one from
question.
then they were it was on rotation till like
I like that.
and I'm like, these people are just
Loki versus.
I have a small question.
What is it?
I know it might just be crazy, but
It's crazy, yeah.
if you were to bring back one out of these two,
That's crazy.
Tupac or Da Green, who would you bring back?
Are you joking? Why is that tight, Connor? Because, I mean, what are you talking
That's
about?
really, yeah.
But it's tight, right?
Like,
Yeah, very.
what? I
Let's-
don't do that
Let's
again.
just move on.
Apologize to all of us.
No.
No, apologize to all
Bring
of us.
back one person.
No, apologize to all of us before you come. J. Paul, you don't like to apologize.
You're from the west side.
From the west side, what? From the east side.
You're from the south side.
All right, let's get straight to the entertainment gist, ladies and gentlemen. And first up on entertainment list, Wizkid announces tour with Davido. What many have wished and prayed for is now coming to pass, as Nigerian music superstar Wizkid has hinted that he will be going on tour with fellow superstar Davido. Wizkid made this shocking announcement known via his Instagram story, where he wrote, "After my MLLE tour, Davido and I going on tour. Save your coins. I know 1 year. Beam." This surprising news has now got everyone hopeful, as this would be a historic event in the Nigerian music industry as well as the Afrobeat genre. The potentially groundbreaking tour would mark the first time in years that the Nigerian music superstars would share a stage together.
Even when this whole Afrobeats to the world started, and this was one of the, I'm not a fan of them doing collaborations together. I'm not a fan of them doing songs together.
But once I saw it, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Once I saw it, I was trying to rack my brain. If not a group abroad, if I've seen two different artists go on tour together.
It works. They do it.
I mean, Lauryn Hill went on tour and Patoranking was part of that tour as well.
Okay, back to reality, ladies and gentlemen. So, you know this old Afrobeats to the... Yeah, it's forgiven. The old Afrobeats to the world. I keep saying it, this is the best time to milk it. Yes, we know as individuals, people respect all of these guys. Burna Boy, Wizkid, Davido, Tiwa Savage, Yemi Alade, and the likes of Olamide. But you can imagine the force it will be when you say, this guy that you love, this major force, and this other guy, they are going
What
on
do you
tour
mean? That's disrespect.
How?
This guy that you love, this major force, and this other.
The other major
other
force.
major force
The other
now.
major
Because
force.
You know, let me finish.
don't
No,
do
you
that.
don't even let me
Don't do that.
finish.
So you're going to explain to me after this speech.
No, that's what I was going to.
The-
That's what I was going
the
to.
major
Like this
force
major force.
and the other one.
The other
that's what I
major
was going,
force.
The other major force.
Yes.
You know, putting these two
two
together
major
is
force.
going to be just crazy. And he has said it, keep your coins, because it's going to be massive.
Yeah.
Whatever city they are touching, people will want to. It's what we've been praying for.
This is actually very interesting to see. First of all, they don't even have a song together.
I do not want that, by the way.
Right? They don't even have a
And
song
why you say
together.
that you don't want it?
So I'm that guy that we anticipate something.
Yeah.
And when it eventually drops, it's like, oh, you shouldn't have bought that. Let me cite MI Vector. So they were beefing, all those rap, you're a rat, you're a snake, blah, blah, blah. Oh, no, do it for rap culture, do it for rap culture. shout out to Emma, shout out to Vector. They now decided to drop a song.
I think I
Did
can
you
understand
guys hear the
you.
song? Did you guys?
I think I
so
can
everybody
understand
just said, "Oh, now be this." They just moved.
Okay,
on.
so
it's like we're cool now. Next.
I think I can understand because I know someone that once he is already like farming someone like that,
yeah.
that person is a star.
Yeah.
Once he meets that person,
It's a wrap.
he runs away from meeting that person because he just wants to hold
never
that
meet
person
your
high.
idols.
Yeah. So it's something like that. They should not just
So
put
what's
that.
interesting here is we all know how Twitter has been for years between Starboy FC
So it's going
and
to
Static
end.
BG.
So
It's not going to end though.
So
it can never
what's
end.
going to happen now?
So it's crazy that they will definitely look for. There might be one small thing. They'll say, so when your guy climb stage, when your own guy start performance, you say the crowds, they're not too shout.
So
much
it's just going to be
No, you go
weird
studio,
seeing
you go
Starboy
there.
FC and 30 BG holding hands
I saw
and singing along.
I saw a particular meme, Blood and Creep, when they are holding the red and blue bandana together. And I said, that's 30 BG and Wizkid FC, they're holding the bandana. And when they meet at shows, they will look at themselves like, after abusing themselves, like,
Me, it's just like me and OJ going on tour. Like, are you joking?
You'll be beautiful.
No, don't do that. What is
I can imagine OG hugging
OJ hugging me? Wait. Do you know that OJ has never hugged me in this life? Like, I just thought about now. In this life, my entire life, since I have known this
you. What's
dude.
going on, bro? You okay?
Okay, you people at home now, I should talk this thing now. Say, okay, just lay your tail. Make me go this local also.
Wait.
Yeah,
It's because you don't have love. You don't even know how to show affection. Like, I'm sure that I've been sad around OJ before. I know OJ could not even say that, honey, boy, don't worry. Like,
It's going to be all right.
he's going out like in my life. This guy connected. He does not
So
have
how
money
does
in
he
his
say,
body.
like, yo, it's going to be okay?
I don't even know.
Okay, now let's go. Well, when I saw this, I was actually very shocked.
Yeah.
I was very shocked. And I'm like, okay, bring it on.
Yeah.
Let's see. Like, I love the interesting times.
And it's how Burna Boy came
There's
into
been
the
mixed
conversation.
reactions, though.
Yeah.
Mr. Jollof came.
beg,
I was going to talk about that. What should be that dude? He was actually talking down on what's it called, Wizkid. It was like, Wizkid, who tells you that you're still hot and all that? And gosh.
Yeah, looking forward to
I'm really
it.
looking forward to
And
this.
probably we'll now get to see Tiwa Savage and Yemi Alade going on tour. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
moving
so
on-
what? No, I'm going to pull you back a bit. Are you joking? So do you think that something is wrong with women?
Are
Yes.
you asking us? Are you asking us?
I don't know. What do you
Women
think?
supporting women. What do you think?
Women support women.
Wow,
Okay.
men support men too. Just that women, it's okay.
Because I don't understand that expression. Okay, let's go to this next one that I really like.
All right. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, before it comes to a gender war. Shatta Wale calls out the Ghanaian music industry. Ghanaian reggae dancehall star Shatta Wale, who is never shy to speak his mind, is in the news again. This time, like his usual antic, he has called the Ghana music industry disgraceful while stating that they need to learn from Nigerians. He did this via his Twitter page where he tweeted, "It's better we stop arguing with Nigerian fans, promoters, etc. and ask for help. Myself, I need record label. Ghana music is a disgrace. Make nobody like you. Shout out to Naija. Ghana people too, they talk like no action. Yes, I have said it in Shatta Wale's voice. This won't in any way come as a surprise, as lately Shatta Wale has been very critical of the Ghanaian music industry, even went as far as calling out the Ghanaian fans for failing to support him after they mocked him for sounding like Burna Boy on a single Cash Out. If you recall, sometime in December 2021, Shatta Wale slammed Nigerian artists for not giving Ghanaian artists the same support they get from them. In one of the tweets, he wrote that Nigerian artists should learn to say thank you, as Ghana has always been the gateway for music to be exported outside Africa.
So this guy is a funny guy.
So do you think people pay attention to Shatta Wale?
Yes, when they stole McNeil's phone, when Shatta Wale put him out, the phone come out, yes. Shatta is a guy.
It's a force.
It's a force. Yes, aside his usual drama. And
So,
But I think he's saying the truth, and not to be disrespectful to anybody in Ghana, and not to say that they don't have people who are really doing well in Ghana. They have, I can count,
Promise, Sarkodie,
Sarkodie,
Kiddy, Kwesi
Black Sherif,
Author, Black Sherif.
Kweku.
Good traveler.
you know, but I think that they should pay attention to Nigeria because, you know, sometimes when people are doing something right, you like, okay, you know what, you can learn one or two things from these people. So, I'm so proud to be a Nigerian. And I like that, you know, they're not being arrogant about it and deceiving themselves, saying that, you know, that thing of you are comparing and all that. The thing is that if you have seen somebody that is doing well, and the whole world is embracing. Like, you can always learn. That's my honest.
So I don't know if there's anybody this guy has not attacked. He has attacked everybody in this industry.
So it is not good that he's talking about where it comes from.
It's good that now his eyes have opened, that we are not the problem.
If it's change for now, you get the way.
No, I know that. I know that.
He go change that later.
No, but the same way he came for us and he said, oh, we don't support. But funny thing is, we actually do support Ghana music. And if you look at every...
Wizkid that was in Ghana...
If you look at all the Ghanaian artists that have blown, like Africa-wise, worldwide, they have had the support of Nigeria. You have to, in fact, look at Kweku, the most recent guy. Look at Giaki. You know, Sarkodie. There was one time that it was all Nigerian artists were featuring Sarkodie.
So the thing is that, I tell you, do you know how Ghanaians come to Nigeria and it's looking like it is their second...
Stone Boy.
Stone Boy, even actors, sometimes you're asking yourself whether
are you
they are
Nigerian
or they are Ghanaian.
So it's funny for him to say there's no record label in Ghana. So what is he doing? Because nobody's going to come and help you put your structure together.
But I tell you again, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. I tell you again, I really do not buy the idea that once you're an artist, you must have a record label. You know, we had this argument. In other climes, you will not even have anything to do with singing. Like, that is, but you have a record, you're under, like, you might not be singing, like, okay, so, like, you have artists under a certain record label, and it is not that. You know, it is an artist who has, you know, created that record label. You know, perhaps people who just love music and they love the craft and they know the business to it. So I really do not like that. You think that, oh, because it's Shatta Wale and what is he doing, that he should have a record label and then help.
Why I said that is because if you look at the best structure right now in Nigeria, it's owned by an artist producer, right? Don Jazzy, Marvin's, right? They've been putting that structure for a long time, but they actually sat down. They're not waiting for anybody to come and invest in them. They sat down and structured themselves. Today, we have Sony Music Africa. We have all these labels coming. Now, we have the biggest management, Empire. You get... They
have those things. I think Shatta Wale is just always coming from that point that there's no unity amongst themselves as artists. And of course, that supports even Ghanaian fans. You know how Ghanaians are on social media. They don't even support. Like, it will throw it back that, you know, they see how Nigerian fans, they die for Wizkid and Davido. So he said, why me I go drop song when they drag me? You're supposed to love me. I'm your brother. You're supposed to love me. Like, that kind of thing, But everybody go there right last.
At the end of the day.
Shatta, keep doing what you're doing. He still has the bragging rights in Ghana all day, every day.
Are you joking? Somebody who was on Beyonce's project.
I need to go and listen to the song. I need to go and listen to the song that they say it sounded like Bonner. I've not heard it. But if it did sound like Bonner.
do you know that? Once you say, I'm like, really? Means I want to go and listen to it.
You like trouble.
All right. It's time for celebrity birthday shout-outs. And first up, in alphabetical order, is Dolly Parton, who is 77 today. She's an award-winning veteran American musician, songwriter, actress, author, and humanitarian, known primarily for her decades-long career in country music. She has composed several songs, including I Will Always Love You, Jolene, Coat of Many Colors, amongst others. As an actress, she has starred in films such as 9 to 5, Rhinestone, Straight Talk, and Joyful Noise.
So quickly, J-pop. It's because we just stopped talking. We just finished talking about Ghanaians.
Dolly Parton.
No.
our Ghanaian brothers and sisters. We apologize.
I'm so sorry.
We
We're
apologize
a mess
to
right
them.
now. But great woman, Dolly Parton.
Dolly
I
Parton.
sincerely love Dolly Parton. Somebody was talking about, marriage the other time and was talking about how Dolly Parton has been married because the person was like, why is it that celebrity marriages are not working? And the person was talking about how Dolly Parton has been married for so many years and nobody has heard anything about it. And I don't know whether this quote came directly from her, but I'm going to search that Dolly Parton said that a working marriage or something like that is between a blind husband and a deaf wife or something like.
We have to work
That's deep.
together.
That's deep.
But a very happy birthday to
You
Dolly
need to
Parton.
jot some things down. All right, next up is Ebele Okaro, who is 56 today. She is a veteran Nollywood actress and film producer whose impact have been greatly felt in the Nigerian movie industry over the years.
Mama, no one. They go collect. I bet they shoot.
Are you joking? Like I could not even take my
Not
eyes
sure.
off the photo. She's too pretty.
She's so pretty and she's so funny. You hang her, she's so funny. You will laugh for days.
Oh,
And she's
happy
been there
birthday to
forever.
her.
Like, we love her. Happy birthday. Next up, we have Esther Asibo, who is 40 today. The Spanish actress, presenter, and reporter is known for her role as Stockholm in the popular series Money Heist. This girl worry. She worry for that money heist.
But you're not surprised she's 40, right?
40. I'm actually surprised. Wow, she doesn't look it. Happy
Happy
birthday.
Happy birthday.
And next up, we have Freestyle, who is a year older today. Mfon Essien, aka Freestyle, the Shogun, is a Nigerian rapper, music producer, recording and performing artist, and also a former member of the defunct music group Tribesmen. The Shogun.
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 Yeah, freestyle. If you remember, El did the Dawn.
Yeah. That's right.
Freestyle, KB. Yeah, they formed Tribesmen together. And I remember when he came last year, I was trying to get him on the show. And it
Yeah.
I've left Nigeria. Maybe when I come back, it's a Navy SEAL.
Yeah, it's in the
US,
Navy.
It's in the Navy.
And he just rebranded again.
Yeah, and he just
That's
dropped,
right.
just
the
dropped
reason
new
even
music too.
One of the things they came to do,
came to do in Nigeria. It's now Mr. Styles. Dropped
Because
new music.
I think DJ Skills was talking about him coming and then meeting up. the other day.
I think one of the songs that still rings in my head is Sip Easy.
Yeah.
Freestyle the rap.
Yes.
Freestyle the rap.
That's right.
Yeah,
I'm sure. Well, we'd really like to have him on our couch.
Most
Happy birthday to him.
I remember he won Best Rapper at the Headies one time.
Freestyle now.
Yeah. All right, next up we have Logan Lehman, who is 31 today. He's an American actor known for playing the title role in the fantasy adventure Percy Jackson films. He has also featured in films such as The Butterfly Effect, The Number 23, The Three Musketeers, Noir, Fury, and others. In 2020, he began playing the lead character on the Amazon series Hunters.
Yeah.
I remember him in Percy Jackson.
Yeah, most definitely. That franchise,
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Next up, we have Sean Wayans, who is 52 today. He's an American actor, comedian, writer, producer, and DJ. Along with his brother Marlon Wayans, he wrote and starred in the sitcom The Wayans Bros, and in the comedy films Scary Movie and Scary Movie 2, White Chicks, and others.
Oh, more hilarious duo, man.
What? This family.
Yeah,
Forget it.
creative.
Very creative family.
And I think I think it's their niece is now a comedian as well.
Yeah,
Wayans.
there's
Like
this
their
one son
plenty.
too is
So
acting.
showbiz is just their
it's
thing.
just their thing.
Yes,
Okay,
happy
that's their
birthday.
thing.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Yeah. All right, and we're saying happy birthday to everybody celebrating today. It's such a beautiful day.
Yes, it is.
Like,
It is.
yeah.
Sip easy. Plenty.
I like
That
the
was a
two-
jam.
I like the two Baba vibes you were giving me.
You know?
Do that to me again. So sexy.
You just I can give you
Yeah,
lessons.
carry me go somewhere, I don't know. They carry me go, I don't know.
I'll give you some lessons.
He doesn't have piercings, so
I get
for
one,
nose,
I
for
get
nose.
one for nose. You want the nose person? I got you. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you're in the right place if you want to check out the crazy happenings on your social media space. So better get ready. OJ, it's okay. For some good laughs because it is time for Social View.
Whatever.
I'm just going to ask you, are you ready? I don't care about OJ.
Of
Ready?
course,
Are you ready?
let's do this. Let's leave him. We can even chase him outside.
All right, let's start from the first one. Bayo or $10. He says, at what age did you find out it was called cool it, and not cool it?
No. Something is wrong with
At
you.
Mr. _Ade5. Nah, meant.
Something is wrong with you. Meant then loto. Because what? You people are silly. Even something self, we know even.
Wait.
Even when you won't go buy them,
No,
I
but
beg you get cool it.
I don't understand.
Even the one you say, puff, leave us to the
No,
puff.
this one is a lie.
Cool it.
Because this
Which one is cool it?
No be Hausa people with the do am.
Not the
Are you
English
even
one.
joking? Which one is cool it? Because
it,
they ask
cool it.
Pepe, cool it.
I know it.
As in when you start all those
we're not accepting
Ayamatanga,
that.
something.
Please leave
Even
cool it.
with that, it is still Ayamatanga. Which one is cool it?
Yeah.
They want yourself.
It's not working.
We're okay with Kuli, please. Don't spoil it.
Cool it.
All right, legit boss says, I feel like crying right now. The fried plantain I have been stealing from the kitchen since I came back from work was actually my own portion.
I'm so sorry.
You're sorry.
I am so sorry.
Legend. A failure as a legend.
Let me that's always two facing. One day bushmeat go
Catch the hunter.
Now sound sultan.
That sounds sultan, yeah.
Original.
This thing can be very painful. Because for your mind, you don't so when
This
you
thing
want
has
to dish
happened to all
everything.
of us at some point. Remember when you are stealing meat?
I don't, by the way.
Oh, you
I
didn't steal
didn't.
meat?
I didn't.
Oh, wow. You didn't steal meat?
Because I have the fear of
Where did you people grow up?
It's not the fear of, well, I have the fear of God in me, but
You do?
it wasn't a fear of anything, but when they have served you, what are you going to go and do what?
Which area?
That one where they go take inside 9 days sweet pass.
You didn't steal meat? Wow.
They
You're
did
very
not
good
teach me
children.
like that because I can't even remember.
Wow, beautiful.
Did you do that?
I stole meat,
No,
I stole
the
fish.
school fees.
I
so
stole my
common.
grandmother's
Did you do-
money to buy nail adna, like rubbish.
So you don't have the fear of God. Did you do all those school fees, inflating price for books and everything?
They said my papa don't die, so I feel talk am.
You're 18.
I did.
No, me.
I didn't have that mind.
No, so the thing is
They
that.
go catch me.
So the
No, I
thing
did
is
it
that
too.
if you had the mind in my house, you will not be able to do it. I will tell you why. Because my father, he started economics with me from when I was. So anytime I wrote my list of provisions, my father will now call me and say, sit down.
Let's break it down.
So he will now, because every time anytime I was going to school, he would say, Roti or Moeniti one shit, like all those
What does that mean?
adage and all that remember the child of whom you are and all that. So he will now sit down and say, okay, this list that you have written, you know that you are from an average family. You don't know my father. He will now say, okay, so it's a scale of preference.
Hey.
If you buy cornflakes, you will not have golden month. If you have this, so it's a scale of preference. So you cannot have the mind. How? My father will get to the root of it. They follow me to the convent to go and pay my bank drafts.
They will catch you.
carry you. They will enter.
You're actually a good child.
Me, they go catch me.
Even contraband that I wanted to, my uncle bought me butter, and they have told us that some things were contraband. And I said I was going to say, so I was not very afraid because they would check us. We had like a checkpoint that the seniors would be there and they would check in. I just went back to my mom and said, you know what, please, and my mind is not carrying these things.
You're a very butter child.
My mom was very happy.
Butter.
Say, oh yeah, drop them in the car. My children will have something to eat to school.
You are the butter, we are the crackle. You're butter. All right, let's check out the next one. Adboye Rave says, my relationship status depends on how my babe is behaving. Like this morning now, I am single. Are you sure the babe is not on imports?
Okay, so she don't vex you that morning. So because why? So why is it fluctuating? So maybe that money, greet and my boo, my
So-
dad.
If you greet honeypot for money, say what's good about the money?
So you know
They are
what?
single.
Sometimes I know that people that I work with that they know me.
They
Or
do.
sometimes I don't know whether they still know me extra. So I was so shocked because when they say it's still like me, it's only God. I need deliverance. It's only God that can help me in this life.
The guy will call, they go, bye bye baby, why are you telling me bye bye?
Yeah.
Just be going.
So it's just obvious the person I'm living at home, not be my babe. On to the next one.
Let's check out the next one. As Rotimi says, we go run am. Is one of the most reassuring phrases ever.
Shout out to them boys.
Yes.
No
So,
worry,
yes,
no worry,
yes.
no
So-
worry, no worry.
We go run am.
We go run am.
Yeah, no. Just
run.
don't say everything go do alright. Once your guy just talk, we go run
go
am.
run am.
It's fine, it's fine.
How far that babe? No worry, we go run am. How far that bar? I say make you know.
But babe came first.
What do you guys say between yourselves, like ladies, that is reassuring?
Shut up your mouth. So you want to go back to women don't support women. You are,
Is that where it's going to?
something is wrong with both of you. Something is wrong
but
with
we
both
just
of you.
told
So
you
we get
something.
reassuring phrases.
We get reassuring. What's your own?
Waiting below.
But I like they tell me now go run up.
Agberos. Suka, it's of them.
Let's
Agberos.
just move on. All right. Roger Maibo says, as a child of God, what's your next move when you see this money on the ground? And the guy trademark juice replies, say to thank him.
Now $100 with that. I be not.
But is this not?
Now dollars.
So you are going to pick
What
this
will
thing
you
up?
do?
I will look for the owner.
You will look for the owner.
Yeah. I will look for the owner.
No, only pot na good child. Na good
Only God doesn't need this money now. Only
I will
honest
return
money.
it to because me.
Who will you return it to? The Nigerian police force. But let it be noted. I'm not taking it to the police station.
Okay, where are you taking it?
Yeah.
Because you're not sure
Y'all know
that
why.
that money will get to the owner. So I can just
Yeah.
take it home and then I put up a post and say that, see.
Then it's me. Everybody will come in. Now, let me get
That
them.
one is simple. As Shiba, I don't see him. I've talked about it now on social view. That's all. You now come and find it.
Only. More.
All right. That's at Pitha says cows.
I can't allow you go. My ears are too sharp. Where's the H in Peter?
Peter.
Oh, I think this is like
There's Americans like Peter. Peter. They say cows are friends, not food. Then Mr. Tribe says that one cow you are friends with.
So the thing again is that if you look at it, Oyibos that said that we should be friendly with animals, don't they eat cows?
You say cows are not
Don't they eat
are not
beef?
food.
So I think there's even an organization that put up the post like cows are friends, not food.
Where do we get our milk from?
And so you can get the
Milk
from
and they still
them
don't die, but
and
then
don't
how about eating
don't
them?
You can probably go and eat
Snails.
or just be vegetarian and do vegetables and.
This organization is
Because
not,
other
it's
words-
not an African organization.
no, no.
Okay, fine, that's okay.
Because even African
them
organizations,
That's why your fellow Nigerian they ask him, I won't carry your friends with now.
Nigerians are actually ridiculous, I tell you, because if somebody can be talking about cats in this studio and saying that cat
child.
meat is very sweet, I say,
wrong.
I cringe.
People eat
I
different
cringe.
things, so-
No,
I
I
saw
cringe.
something yesterday. They were roasting snake.
Yeah, and
I
the
think
snake was
yeah,
moving. Yeah, I saw
yeah,
it.
Snake was moving.
Yeah. Shout out to all them guys that are buying cows and goats for Tunde Nut's birthday.
Yeah.
It's that time of the year again where everybody
I
going to
still don't
contribute.
understand it though.
Buying people.
So they are saying thank you because it's posted them and all that. So all of these people, they are
okay,
saying
now I
no.
understand. We still have plenty more, but let's take this one as the last one. I sabi book. Oh yeah, bring out 5 words from teacher. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's
yeah,
go.
now let's
yeah,
go.
you go.
Me?
Teach.
Teach, tea, eat, eat, acha,
Kí ni nonsense to
Ha.
sọ báyìí?
acha.
Èwo ni
Ha.
et àti acha?
And
Et
eat.
yẹn, did you bring it
You
back?
will bring it like this
Oh,
now.
you're not.
Yes,
Eh,
now.
eat,
Yes, now.
If
Eat,
you brought
eat.
it back, it's not like it
Eat,
has to be
eat.
like.
Yeah.
You can arrange it anyhow you
Oh,
want.
we no book for you.
Yes.
Yeah, only pot your
Rich
own.
is even there.
No, me, I started it. I said tea. I said teach.
Okay.
I don't finish everything now.
I'm on. Blessing, I mean, no book.
Now
for
you don't know.
Okay, each. E-A-C-H.
Oh, and this is each.
E-A-C-H.
No, not that you even scatter itself.
T-E-A. A-C-E.
They have to remind you.
E-A-T. H-E-R.
It's okay.
R-E-A-C-H.
Since as OJ is remembering his kindergarten days, social media was a blast as usual, and that's all we've got for today. Tomorrow is another day.
Yes, sir.
The second hour is about to set off, but let's get into some more throwback vibes, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
Yes, yo. Why are you smiling? The laughter, they make you.
It's a very silly producer that we have upstairs, and our director upstairs too. I'm sorry, they were saying stuff into my ears. So say, "Oh yeah, Honeyboy, smile," and then I say, "Oh yeah, Honeyboy is the Jackie."
Yeah, welcome back, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
sorry.
Yes, if you're just tuning in, this is Esplash, where your entertainment is our top priority. My name is OJ, J. Paul, Mr. Flames. The number one is in the building, and of course, Omnipot.
You don't even know what these people say to me every time. I'm so sorry. You're not pretending as if you not hear anything.
Yeah. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you just missed the first hour of the show, but not to worry, we still have more lined up for you. But first, it's that time to chew it up, where one of us will be updating us on what's getting him or her riled up. Gucci.
So I don't even understand why OJ is pretending as if not. Even he was looking like this on the show. And then our producer now say, not J Paul, OJ, who collected your bread?
J. Paul is now.
I know.
Wow.
Okay, so they will not allow me to crack this joke in peace. So let me just go straight.
Oh, you're the one ranting.
My rant today.
Better.
So for me, it is the audacity. Where's my camera?
Violence.
It's actually the audacity of the police, Abi Lasma, Abi Kinikon sometimes for me. So you know the desperation of we're going to catch people today and we're going to make so amount of money. So I learned that they actually do a job. And so, wait, I'm coming. So when they do their job, so they do like a job of 30K a day or something. So they are after people constantly so that they can reach their goal and do a job like that every day. So I'll tell you, how did I know? So there was this taxi driver who was driving me the other day, and he was talking about how he lives in Ikorodu and he used to drive shuttle bus before, the one they call Korokwe. And that one day he just felt that I wasn't going to church, but he needed money. And I said, let him just quickly go and hustle that Sunday morning before. As he just came out like this, maybe it was one road he took, or he wanted to call passengers, and then his door was open. This police, last one just entered straight and was like, oh yeah, you have flouted the rule and all that. That beside him, and now said one ridiculous price that he had not even made any money that day. He had to like borrow money because the amount he was calling, he did not even have a dime. So he had to quickly look for money, and out of this, so he surprised all of them that they caught, that they wanted to collect money from. As they were calling, it was on the phone talking about talking about the ajo that he wanted to, pay. And then from their money, he bought correct amala in front of them. First of all, chow that one.
That's gangster.
And, so it is the audacity for me. You know how you set out in a day and you say what? So sometimes it is not about people even, you can actually still correct them, because there is a place in this case too that when you take behind the knock, there is no sign that you don't take a particular, and if you are new in Lagos, once you just get on that road like this.
They've stopped me almost every day on that road.
They are waiting, they are even hiding somewhere, they are waiting, they just jump in front of you and say, oh yeah, can't you see, can't you? So I think it is just so, it is wrong because there is no sign, one. Two, you can always just even stay there and divert cars like you're not meant to take this place, and people would have known. Yeah. So I'm just wondering, if somebody is coming into Lagos, you don't live in Lagos, you don't have any business in Lagos, you don't know that they don't, because you must have been living, or that must have been like your regular, routes that you then need to register that, okay, this particular place is not to be taken. Yeah. They just stay there. So it is just so ridiculous that they are job. So
it's called workshop. Now where person they work in the shop.
It's actually very sad, because just to buttress on your point, So we give the poor people here a hard time, and then we now give the people who even try to make something of their lives harder times, right? So see, you have an iPhone, for instance, a luxury phone, a new version. You use it in this country, that means you are doing something, you are corrupt. That's what the police thinks automatically. You buy the latest car, you are doing something, you are corrupt. Why can't you drive the latest 2023 car that just came out? You know, because
in
it's
case
not
there is
supposed-
somebody that doesn't even understand our joy, it's contribution, you
contribution.
know, daily contribution that you do. Then you collect when it's the end of the month or something, or maybe in.
So it's true. I mean, these guys have a target of, okay, you know what? When we go outside today, this is what we are making. And I always disappoint them because when they come, next thing I'm showing my ID card.
The reason
Mr. Flames.
No, there was one day
Is
there.
even
So the guy said I should come down. What ID card? So I came down. I was like, who are you? I said, sir, I'm J. Paul. Who is J. Paul? Blah, 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 blah. So as he was saying it,
The son of Ephraim.
No, as he was saying it, so some guys were driving. So they just drove, wound down their car. J. Paul, Oga, why you there? Up? So he just looked. And then those guys passed. Like, Oga, you be, who you be? I said, guy, I'm TV. He was like, okay. Say me, I dey sing song, go. No, I'm not joking.
So if you know be TV,
I'm not even making this
the
up.
person that does not do TV
I'm not
is
even-
nobody.
Yeah, fraudster, man.
The policeman said, I dey do song, go, I dey sing. I said, why you know? He said, because you never get enough money, all this. I said, okay, you collected my number. I don't remember how I saved his number.
Look for it because I'm waiting for that collaboration. You know what I mean?
Police and J. Paul.
It goes straight there. The title will be Police and Thief.
Leave me alone. Leave me.
We apologize for that.
Why you play mess?
Yeah. So, where do I go from this? Let's just do well. Plus, even you as individuals, let's be careful because now when we don't say so put the outside, they get targets. Let's try our best to obey and abide by the rules.
crazy.
It's crazy.
As in that thing off me, I'm like, eh?
And guess what?
And he bought amala from their money.
Do you know what shocks me? So, you know how you pass a particular place and police is always there, right? And they stop you. You feel like, okay, you know, when you pass, these people already know you, right? I pass that same place every time, and it's different policemen every time.
And I'm sure they will be struggling, like, in their office, like, who is going to this place? Because they know that it's a point where they make money.
make cash.
So the rotation,
And do you know how crazy it is? After the police, immediately after the police, you see FRSC. The next one you see, they're just
It's
lined
even
up
the
on that
gridlock
same
that
road.
they cause afterwards. And shout out to the very nice ones that even they'll just are they a nice one? Yeah, shout out to them.
they're nice ones. So one helped me with my car. I told you the
They're
other day.
actually nice ones.
All right. After that rant session, ladies and gentlemen, here's a recap of the entertainment news in case you missed it earlier.
Yep, we talked about Wizkid announcing tour with Davido.
And of course, we're waiting for Yemi Alade and Tiwa Savage. We're waiting for Davido and Burna Boy. We're waiting for Wizkid and Burna Boy. We're waiting for Olamide and Wizkid.
Burna Boy and Wizkid already had a song, or even two songs.
Yeah. But
Why
yeah.
didn't they go on tour together?
All right.
Okay.
On to the next one. Shatta Wale calls out the Ghanaian music industry. Shatta, our brother from Ghana. Yes.
Well, we'll be back shortly after this time. I'll stay here with us. They don't really care about us. They don't really care about us. I mean, do they really care about us? Talking about the police, because I mean, Michael sang this song a long time ago, and I'm still going to sit on it. That thing, it got me like a jota get for the day. And then I just remember that man.
It's called Workshop.
I mean, I just remember that man who was telling his story. So it was at a checkpoint. The police stopped him, and you know, he didn't know that they had planted bullets in his car. And then he drove forward, you know, the next checkpoint. So they had already signaled themselves that, you know, they were going to stop him at the next checkpoint. So they were going to check his car. But somehow, before they got to where they got to, the child was in the car, and you know, as he was driving, that thing rolled, and then he just saw it and threw it out. So they checked and checked. And they were now calling. Is there? I checked. God that we help that guy. They did not find the bullet.
It's actually really funny because there's questions that, see, if we continue this conversation, it's a long conversation.
All I want to say is that they don't really care
There's so
about
many
us,
questions
because if
to
you
be
care
asked.
about the citizen
Are
and
they
then you are
being
doing
paid?
your job as the Nigeria police, ha!
there's so many questions to be asked. Are they being paid properly? Are they there for the money or they are there for the passion? So many questions. What's the recruitment process like? So many questions.
Because we've said this a million times. Like, we're going to still sit down here and still be talking about this. It is tiring.
It is.
I never
Do your job. Do your job.
All right.
Have you met OJ and the Nigerian police force?
Honeypot is angry.
I am really angry.
On that note.
Yes, on that note, because cannot even be treating my guy OJ like that every time. Because what?
Because I get
dreads.
dreads.
You know, keep person. Waiting. Kilo shele.
On that
Because
note.
they drive black car when they're teens.
Yes, this one, he drives a black car that is even matte black. So they will catch.
On that note.
Yes, please.
It's time for Where Are They Now? Let's keep you up to date on who has been off the scenes. Maybe the people that they have arrested.
It's Where Are They Now? Durella. Oluwadamilare Okulaja, popularly known as Durella, is a Nigerian recording artist, performer, songwriter, and businessman. You might remember him as the dude who is always on dark shades and also with his catchy phrase, Omo Yakpa Yaski, Durella Mr. Yaski. At first, he experimented with R&B music going by the stage name Durell, but it wasn't until he added the street element to his sound that things truly started to connect for him. It was officially signed to TC Records in 2006 after its executives witnessed his performance at an event. Under this record, he released his first debut album, King of the Zanga, which includes tracks like In the Zanga, Ghana's Anthem, Queen of My Zanga, and Whiskolo Whisker. He also has other hit singles like Enu O'Shea, Club Rock, My Life, and Gaga, amongst others. He's featured with prominent stars like Wizkid, Duncan Mighty, Terry G, Olamide, Dami Crane, amongst others, as he's also performed live with Wyclef Jean in South Africa. In 2008, he was awarded MTV Base and Zayn Advanced Winning Artist of the Year, and he was also the first Nigerian artist to own a shoe line, Durella sneakers. Well, since his last major hit, Durella hasn't been in the limelight for a while, which left his fans wondering if he has quit music. Then in 2021, he announced the release of his new album titled The African Gangster, and recently, he also dropped a new song. We do hope the Enu O'Shea crooner won't go quiet on us again.
So this song was so big, like throughout my uni days, people knew me because of the song. Yeah, so there was.
Because I wanted to see whether you have resemblance.
No, people knew because there was this competition and dance competition.
And
So I
they
can't
vote
go
the dance
dance. Yeah. So I can't win the prizes, everything. Now this song where I use win that.
DJ.
So no.
Producer.
No.
Rewind selector.
So I met.
You dance to this?
No, I'll not dance.
Oh, you don't?
No, it's okay.
Oh, yes,
I shall wait now. I never finished my.
Don't worry, I'll give you 28 vitamins.
Hey.
I will,
Now me carry my hand.
I will give you 28 vitamins.
Ah, voila. Get.
Hey, yes. Hey. Hey. Hey.
I was looking for that I lost. So I'm not giving you 28 vitamins again.
28 vitamins.
That was what I promised.
I can dance too.
No, you cannot dance. You are a growing child. You are a growing child.
That's why I need vitamins.
No, you. So I said, remember, I don't.
It's okay, bro. See our leg up.
You are a growing child. You are a growing child.
Okay, nice one.
Chicken, but shout out to Durella.
Yeah. So I was saying that. So I met him recently in December. First time meeting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you get dressed. Huh?
You know, get dreads. No, yeah, get dreads. Sorry. It was at night.
Are you on the wave?
I need something on the wave.
I met him recently. I was hosting a show, so he was performing at the show. And I was like, bro, you don't know how big your impact has been in our generation.
I'm so happy.
I was telling him, I was like, boss, your song literally saw us through like hard times in school and everything. And I hope you bring him.
Working on it.
No, so he was here.
Let me say, when you send Durella a message, you go plan and say, Durella, you they come, oh. Then later you will now reply, hey, I just see your message.
So guess what?
Durella.
But Durella came on an Instagram Splash, but it's been years.
Yeah.
It's been years. So would like to have him again.
Definitely.
And I get that thing. It's Presh that does that to me. Presh will get in touch
Presh
with
of Casey
me.
Presh.
Of Casey Presh will get in touch with me. That year I was on radio, and then it would listen to me and it would say, oh, wow, fantastic job. And then I'll say, when are you coming? He'll tell me tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be waiting. I'll not see him.
W4. Hello.
Oh, you don't do that to you. All right, now. All right, let's just go on this commercial break. And when we return, definitely it will be time for our daily top 5. Stay here with us.
Wow.
You know it, you know it.
Oh, this one has snatch your husband's anthem.
Bro, I just keep thinking to myself, I mean, that's late Goldie.
Yeah.
If she was still here till now, like, she should actually be a force. Even at
She
that
lived
time,
in the
she
future,
was.
like different
Yeah.
things that people did not know about. So
That's
they were
what it
thinking
is.
that she was weird.
Yeah.
But, you know, she saw further than that.
Yeah.
And it's just so unfortunate that,
Yeah.
you know.
Sure. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on with the show. I'm sure many of us could remember the good old days where needs were simple, and if you were a kid in the 90s, you probably had some really cool toys that you used to love to play with. As simple as they were, we can say some of the nicest toys were invented back then. Anyways, take a walk down memory lane with us and see if you spot some of your favorite toys from the 90s. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch me.
Number 1, plastic figures. Yes, a simple toy that amazes most of us as a child. Who remembers buying them inside the chain? Plastic figures were thin back then. The most common ones were the soldiers and the horses. Some boys always request for changing just to have a lot of this plastic figures. What the hell?
Wait, oh. Why
Really?
do I remember? Wait, I don't old. Oh.
I can't relate because
You can't really remember.
Because you're older.
No,
We used to fight with this thing, you know.
Perhaps you're
the
older.
horses.
We'll create our own army versus the other people. We'll now be playing. You don't remember? Wow. Wow.
I didn't grow up here too, so.
Yeah, but you used to chop chin chin, right?
You. When we say, well, are you joking?
Yeah, but those are classic toys, man. I don't think.
So now you can relate.
No, like
Because you're even older.
I don't get to see
You're
them.
older.
What we need to do, we are going to bring back old pictures of all of us
Yes.
on this set.
I wasn't.
Daily top 5.
I agree.
I wasn't taking pictures as a kid.
You.
I always tell my parents, no pictures, please. No pictures, please. No pictures, please.
Wow.
No paparazzi.
As Oyinbo child
No
now.
paparazzi, no foreign. Yeah.
As Oyinbo child,
Your time is coming.
I will lay hands on your old pictures.
all right. We're talking about the second one here is Lego.
I know this one.
What did we not try to build with this thing? Lego is more like a house game.
Yeah.
Kids back then arranged the bricks to build whatever they want, from schools to shops, thereby expanding their creative capabilities. It was common among several Nigerian kids.
I mean,
love
shout
this
outs
one.
to the creators of this, because
Yeah.
they were in different types, shapes, you know, sizes, and what's it called now? Colors. Very colorful.
So I used to have that box where you would see like different pictures
Then you will now
on the
want to create-
box.
recreate
So
it.
you now start to recreate
What
it.
they have right on the carton,
Yeah.
on the you know,
so you can create so
pack.
many things. But you know what the problem about this Lego is?
You would
You
have
are
gotten
now
to-
running.
It comes
You are
back.
trying to escape. Just pray that the thing is not on the floor.
Everything
You
will
will
just
just go
come
and
back.
put. No, it's the pain. Have you
Oh,
stepped
yeah,
on
yeah,
Lego
yeah,
before?
those-
Oh yeah,
Those points,
I get
it's
it,
so
I get it, I get it,
painful.
I get it. Yeah.
But yeah, I remember that.
I guess this was where engineering started for some kids. Like
Yeah.
you just
Perhaps.
wanting to be.
Like you just know what the child
Yeah.
would like to do.
creative. So, dear parents, and Lego is still in existence till now, by the way. And they even came. There's even an animation. There's a movie about.
Yeah, there's a Lego
and everything,
movie.
Yeah, that's
Which is
right.
great. Which is
It
great.
was really interesting.
Yeah.
It was.
Number 3 on our list, bird water whistle. Yes,
Hey.
this particular toy was so popular then. It was something both male and female kids really loved to play with. You fill it with water and blow on it to make a rumbling whistle sound, and that sound sure gives joy back then. Not sure this bird water whistle is anywhere to be found again.
I've not seen it.
It used to be so
in
annoying.
a long.
My goodness. But I always thought it was for you.
But what do kids play with these days?
We're on social media.
On social media.
We are on social media, so we go on social media. And
We.
yeah, Gen Z. So
Gen Z.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
What a pity.
What a pity cannot pity, what a pity can pity in the land of pity.
You just
That's why it looks like Power Rangers. all right. Since OJ cannot remember, we can remember. At number 4, water gun. Ha! Police and thief game was lit. Thanks to this water gun, almost every young child got the chance to play with this toy with their friends, and it's sort of role playing. All you had to do was fill the gun with water, pump it up and shoot. And we still do it till today.
But now it's now a bigger one when you go to the beach.
Yeah.
Oh, that one is not. I don't even see it as a toy like this one's. I just see that one like props on. You know.
Yeah, like one of my friend was doing her party, and we had like a beach party, and then everybody bring water gun, so we're just. It was so good. You see me ducking, like, hey, Mado. It was really interesting.
Let's talk about this conversation of, is it right to buy a toy gun for a kid?
Because it's a gun. I think so. Why?
I think I heard it somewhere that.
All right,
Well,
so I
just-
know where they're
why-
coming from,
yeah,
but I
why?
tell you what, I know somebody, a Nigerian, we worked together, and she told me that growing up, she knew her father had a real gun.
Eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think that there is a way that when you have a gun at home, there is a way that you would have prepared. Not that they will see it once or
Randomly,
you'll
yeah.
pretend as if you don't have it, and then when you go out, this, you know, children
can
can be very
navigate
curious,
and get it,
and then
yeah.
they want to try it out. I think you should let them know what you have in the house, because nothing like that ever happened in their house that they wanted to. They knew, they had the knowledge that their father had a real gun in the house.
So whether you like it or not, it's like the same way you say, should you teach kids sex education? You have to teach them that
you have
these
to, because
things
children
exist,
are actually very curious.
right?
Yes.
But there are repercussions, there are consequences
Yes.
if you don't do it.
shoot,
Yeah.
easy to shoot.
So you need to, so that they don't go out there, like she said, and be curious.
You've not noticed that once you say that something is, and people should not go there, that is where their mind will
Before.
be. But even if that thing is very, and you put it here, they might never even think of checking it because they always see it.
Yeah. That's there. All right, anyways, let's wrap up Daily Top 5. Number 5, this one is Baby Doll. This toy is mostly for girls. When the boys are busy playing police and thief with friends or doing daddy and mommy, the girls are busy playing with their dolls. Now, as a child, you either get the colorful ones, which if you used to do witchcraft, or the Barbie dolls. The Barbie doll has rooted hair. Them girls could brush, while some could feed. Some could be fed with a bottle. Many young girls even tried learning how to make hairs thanks to these Barbie dolls.
So you leave baby doll aside.
Yeah.
You see
that
plastic?
plastic
Yeah,
one.
ojo, anything, no, nothing, no, say.
That's the one they used to use for.
He don't say. That's it on its own side. Look like.
I know as kids, we used to, you know, when the girls are playing with this thing, we now take it just to make them angry and run with the thing.
And my sister's own. No, now, if you mess up, I'm hiding your doll.
But
And I did that a lot.
I know there was rancor recently about the Barbie dolls.
Oh, yeah.
When they changed the colors and they made
Yeah,
some, you
oh,
know, darker
yeah.
for the black girls. For the
Yeah, it's just recently that we
Yeah.
started having the black, and I think it's beautiful. I think it's great because everybody in their heads, they just think that this is how Oyibo, and that is how everybody should look like. It's a standard. No, you don't create standard for us. Like, black girls are beautiful. Black is
Yeah.
lovely, and it does not crack. Black don't crack, baby.
Did you do Daddy and Mommy?
Yes.
Did you do what?
Honeypot, did you
If
play
I
that-
did that,
Did you play Daddy and Mommy?
I don't know what you're talking about. So because
Honeypot did not do Daddy and Mommy.
if it is
You
what
didn't
you're
role
talking
play
about,
as a
nonsense, Lensheo. Nonsense.
Honeypot, you did
We are
not.
talking about,
Honeypot, you did not. you did
What's
not-
Daddy and
but
Mommy?
there's no how they did not cast you for mommy role. There's no how. If I was growing up with you, I would definitely be
you do
bringing
Daddy
up
and
the
Mommy.
game. Yes.
Like, let's play game.
Yeah, let's play game, everybody.
game.
It's been a while we did daddy and mommy.
Then
You will be mommy, I'll be daddy. That's how it was. You don't remember? Ladies and gentlemen, while Honeypot is still trying to remember if she did Mommy and Daddy, come here, I remember I did it. That's it for today on Daily's Top 5. We'll be back after the short break to wrap it up.
Okay, we don't have to take our clothes off before we play. All right, so wow, interesting one from Jermaine Stewart right there. It's the, wow. Oh, wow. Why is everybody quiet? All right.
Let me remove my shades.
We want to say a very big thank you to everybody for watching today. Thank you for being a part of Entertainment
Thank you for
Splash.
having us.
Wow. You frustrated me. His name is Shepherd. This is OJ. The very troublesome twins.
Ladies and gentlemen, so Honeypot, when she started the show, said, I've not hugged her before. Let's hug now. Oh, yeah. For the first time
in history, ladies and gentlemen,
for the first time,
OJ is giving on